What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning into this video. I'm the Vegan Guitarist. I'm out here hanging out in my van. I've been working on this for a good while now, since my last van build video. So I am going to show off everything that I've been doing in my van in another video. But this video I wanted to do just because I have some big news. I have a new job. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I am a veterinary technician. When I'm not making YouTube videos, that's how I earn a living. And I've been working for the Banfield Veterinary Hospital Corporation. It's a corporation, so it has its benefits and it has its downsides. But the big news is I have a new job starting August 31st, and that is working at an all holistic veterinary clinic. Now, this has been my goal ever since I got out of vet tech school. I've always wanted to work at a holistic veterinary clinic. That's just my nature, that's my passion, because I am vegan and I just rather do things holistically. I haven't taken any man-made pharmaceuticals in like 20 years, and I'm in the best shape of my life. So I believe that for our pets as well. They don't need these man-made pharmaceutical drugs. They don't need vaccines. Although I do know some vaccines are helpful with pets and everything. Especially puppies, distemper parvo. I have seen that have some benefit, but I don't think our pets need vaccines yearly, like Western veterinary clinics do. So I just can't. I'm just really excited about working at this all holistic veterinary clinic. Now, where I'm going, they do not do any vaccines. So if you're coming there expecting to get vaccine for a puppy, or just maybe vaccines are out of date for your pet, we're not going to do them. They're not going to do them. I say we because, well, I am part of the group. I am on the schedule, but I actually haven't started until August 31st. So depending on when you're watching this video, I may or may not have started yet. But anyway, I'm very excited about this. The owner of the clinic, she's a Christian. She believes in God and Jesus, just like myself and my family. And so that's really awesome. And so we're just speaking the same language. So can't wait to start. Now, it was very interesting how this all came about. I actually applied to this animal hospital clinic. I'm not sure what to call it, really. It was the first place I applied to or sent a resume to when I first moved to Georgia with my wife after we got married, and I never heard back from them. And so, just thought, well, okay, whatever. The place is a little far from where I currently reside, but I think it's worth it to be happy. It's not that bad. So in the long run, happiness is much more fulfilling than whether or not I'm having to drive a long distance or not. Now, like I said, this was the first place I applied to, never heard back from them. And I started working at a different clinic that was very close to where I live now. It was really just right around the corner, but they fired me because I was talking about veganism to some of the clients and not really having the doctor's approval, or they weren't really on board. Unfortunately, I didn't really think so much of it. It's just my nature. It's my passion. So I start talking and I don't really think about what I'm saying, because it's just going to come out of me. That's just who I am. So they fired me. I ended up working for Banfield, and Banfield was great. I love the people there, and they, like I said, they're a corporation. Banfield is owned by Mars Corporation. Mars actually owns M&Ms and Twix and all these candy bars and everything, and so they own PetSmart stores, VCA animal hospitals. They own a ton of stuff, and so when you are a corporation, you own that much stuff, you own part of the world. And if you own part of the world, well, it's, in my book, it's safe to assume that company is part of the globalist elite. That's just me. They're on up there in the top corporations that own everything in the world. They're not in the top 5 or 6. I don't know if they're in the top 10 or not, but if you own M&Ms, you own part of the world. That's just Anyway, so the pay was very good at Banfield, and actually I'm still employed with them because when I put in my notice, the manager was didn't want to lose me. The next day, she came back. She had talked to her boss, and they actually offered me to stay part-time and only work a couple of days out of the month. So, and because it's a corporation, because I have a license as a vet tech, they didn't want to lose me. Also, because I have a license, and they're a big corporation, they offer their techs a sum of money up front for coming on as an employee. So, and they have a certain month time that you have to be employed to work that amount of money off. So I hadn't reached that point of under my contract. So I knew that I was going to owe some money, but because they came back and they wanted me to stay on part-time, work a few days a month, I don't have to pay any money back. I can still fulfill my contract and not owe anything. So that's pretty cool. Now, as far as working for this all holistic animal hospital, my hours are a little bit shorter. I don't have to work 9-10 hours a day like I was doing at Banfield, which it was something I wanted. Not constantly, but I've been pursuing them, or just, every once in a while I'll be like, hey, can I get my hours reduced a bit? And so now with this clinic, I have that, and I have all weekends off, all holidays off, and it is just the perfect, ideal situation for me. And so, I just have the Lord Jesus to thank for that, because I look back and I go, man, I couldn't have planned this out any better. This was totally the Lord and His planning, because I was able to work for Banfield and save a good bit of money, because they were paying me a good bit, because I have a license and they have the money to pay their employees pretty well. I've been making more money than I've ever made in my entire life. So that's pretty awesome. So I've saved up a good bit, and now I'm taking a small pay cut, but I think happiness is totally worth it over money. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to make this announcement in a video for anybody who's my subscribers. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I think you're awesome that you want to subscribe to me and listen to me, whether I'm playing guitar or showing off my little vegan 15-year-old rat terrier who is doing amazing on her vegan diet. She takes CBD oil, takes CBD treats. We give her vegan probiotic, vegan hip and joint supplements, and she is doing amazing on this lifestyle. And Like if you've tuned into any of my other Dory videos, Dory is the name of my dog, then I've done videos talking about the food we give her and all those supplements and CBD stuff. So as far as this holistic clinic, I don't know everything that they do there, but I know that they don't do vaccines, and that is just a awesome thing for me. So I can't wait to learn and just see everything that goes on up there. I think this is just the perfect fit for me. Now, once this ride is over, I am retiring from veterinary medicine. So, maybe I'll end up being there for a good while, which would be awesome and amazing, because the owner, the doctor, she actually interviewed me at her farm. She has a huge farm with chickens and roosters, a huge garden, alpacas, dogs, cats, horses. And when I went up there to the clinic and filled out the app, and we talked the application, and we talked for a little bit, but it was in the middle of the day. She was a little busy, so she invited me and my wife and my dog out to her farm where we did the interview, and it was really awesome. And I wanted to film that to make a Dory video, Dory seeing all the animals and everything, and maybe with her approval we can do that sometime. But anyway, so it was awesome. But yeah, so after this ride's over, however long it may be, hopefully longer than shorter, I will be retiring from veterinary medicine. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope it wasn't too long. Just trying to sum up everything really quickly. I'll be making van build video updates here soon, and I've got new music, original songs. I've got 3 original songs that I'm working on, and some more guitar solo covers coming. So I hope you would stick around for all that. Subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me talk and hear about my life. So you're awesome. Go vegan if you haven't. I'm telling you, the benefits are amazing. You're going to be in so much health if you're not vegan, but whatever. I still love you, still think you're awesome, no matter what you decide to do. All right, take care. Until next time.